Hi everybody and welcome back to Storytime with R. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some cheating stories from Reddit users that will make your skin crawl. Story title: My 35M wife, 33F, is secretly receiving money from her ex who she was never married to. Before starting the video, make sure you have subscribed the channel and press the bell icon so never miss an update. So let's get started. My wife of 3 years, with whom I have a 4-year-old son with, recently fell victim to a phishing attempt. Basically, she got an email that looked like it was from a department of a bank we use, saying there was a strange transaction that she needed to confirm. After she clicked on it, she realized that our iPad was probably hacked. Luckily, while we are both not very tech-savvy, my brother is, so he came over and said that he'd try to clear our devices of any malware and tell us what exactly is going on. After my brother had left, I was alone and decided to start clicking on all of our money apps to make sure nothing nefarious was going on with our accounts. Luckily, there did not seem to be anything missing from our bank accounts. However, I saw that there was a Western Union app installed, and it was installed in a pretty discreet corner of the iPad, like in a square with a few other random apps. I always associated Western Union with international transactions, so at the moment I thought that my wife definitely wasn't doing any of that, so maybe this was some machination of a hacker that my brother didn't catch. I clicked on the app and everything was logged out. However, when I tried to type in both of our email addresses, the device keychain recognized my wife's email and I got even more suspicious. I knew that most of her passwords were the same, so I got it right on the second try and I logged in. I was mind-boggled to see the transaction history that included several $1,000s, all of which happened before this whole hacking debacle. It showed that she was getting $2,000 at the beginning and the middle of the month, all from the same sender. I then went to the App Store and saw that under Cash App it showed that the app had once been downloaded but had probably recently been deleted. I re-downloaded it and logged in and saw very clearly that the person sending money to my wife was her ex-boyfriend, and she had sent back notes saying thank you and then his nickname. They dated from when she was 24 to when she was 28. He is 49 years old and they broke up because he got divorced young and did not want to marry again, and she realized he wasn't changing his mind. They never had any kids or properties together, nor was he cheating on somebody with her / keeping their relationship a secret, so it is honestly beyond me why he would need to have any more contact with her, especially now that he lives in Europe half of the time. I confronted my wife on this and I told her that I thought that he was out of her life entirely, yet here she was sending messages to him with stars in her eyes, basically massaging his ego. I did not know what was going on. My wife said that she's sorry and she didn't mean to, but they just kept in contact and became friendly exes. She said, you know his type, he can be very charming when he wants to be, and sometimes he says something funny or is depressed because of his line of business and wants to vent to somebody. She got upset when I told her I didn't accept that answer because no joke is worth that much money, especially when it's being paid consistently every month. She finally admitted that she had told him that the business I was starting was losing money and that I was only bringing home $45,000 a year after paying my employees, and that he told her the industry I was in, wholesale goods, was a tough one and too saturated with competition for me to turn a profit for a couple of years or have any reasonable hope of succeeding. I had started this business 2 years ago after I lost my job, and my wife's graphic design business was also dead in the water. She said she had started venting to him about how we're falling behind on our bills and he decided to help her out. She even said that he would tell me the same if I asked him. That later turned out to be a lie, and it was soon clear that her ex in no way wanted to contact me in any shape or fashion. This all happened a week ago when I told her that I would give up my business and try to get another job, starting at the bottom if I had to for the consistent income. But I did not want her accepting any more money from this guy and trying to pass off part of it as money from her business, which doesn't even have a functioning website anymore, and then her keeping the rest of it Lord knows where. But the more that I am left alone to think, the more that I cannot imagine sleeping in the same bed with my wife anymore. I do not know if I can ever trust her again, because she will not say anything except that she did not sleep with him and that an ex would just give her money just to be his friend. In addition, I am getting the most dread-filled thoughts about the possibility that my son is not mine. That could explain everything very easily, and while I don't make the money her ex makes, we do have the same hair color and eye color. What do I do? My wife keeps pleading with me that she'll stop accepting money and that I needed to trust her again, but I know she will flip out at the thought of a paternity test. I am living in misery. I thought I had a loving marriage to an honest woman. Even though we argued about the fact that she wanted our lifestyle to stay the same while I was building up my business, I thought we were communicating with each other. I also thought that the money she put in our accounts were from her graphic design business finally getting clients, but that was wrong as well. Comment: my first thought was secret child support after only reading the 4-year-old son married 3 years and the post title. She either lied to him and said it's his kid, and he doesn't want to be a parent so he agreed to this arrangement. Or she's lying to you and saying it's your kid. To me it's the only logical explanation. To add to the 4-year-old son, married 3 years, OP mentions his wife was 28 when her and the ex broke up. Wife is 33, meaning she was 29 and 1 year out of her old relationship when she had the child. Oh, I missed that completely. Good eye Cancer_dragon. The whole comments section is mind-blowing. Nice catch. He needs to get a paternity test done. Thank you for watching.